In last week's video, I shared with you how I started my first business while I was still in university. Today, I'm going to share with you some of my biggest learnings, the good and the bad, from starting a business while you're still studying. Are you ready? Let's go. Number one of the best things about starting a business while you're still in university is a chance to apply the stuff you learned in class. So I'm a marketing student, and starting a business really helped me to apply the different concepts that I learned in class into something that was real, something that was practical. And chances are from doing this, you're gonna see a lot of things that they teach that will work in real life. And you'll also see things that are completely obsolete. Especially in marketing, things are changing so quickly and so fast that you will often see that some of the concepts you learn in class don't really work anymore in the real world. Number two, money. Well, obviously when you start a business, and if everything works out, you will have some extra pocket money to spare. Now in last week's video, I shared with you the story of how my roommate and I started a food business back in our first and second year in university, and we were able to break even in 2 weeks. And since then, it's been profit, and we're able to use that money, and it was able to fund us throughout the rest of the school year, whether it's textbooks or parties or social events. So that was pretty awesome. Number three, but beyond the money and the chance to apply what you learn in class, one of the best things about starting a business while you're still in university is the ability to stand out in your resumes and your interviews. You see, for all these businesses that I've started, I would list them down in my resume. And what they did was they would tell the recruiter that I'm a self-starter and I'm self-motivated. Think about it. If you're in a business school or if you're in any good university, chances are more than half the room will have an internship experience at some big multinational firm. But think about it, how many of those people have ever started a business or ever started a little side project before? These are the things that will make you stand out. And from experience, out of say 10 interviews, 9 out of 10 of these interviewers will never mention the big internships that I've had, and they'll always be really excited to talk about these different projects and these different businesses that I started while I was still in school. But of course, I'm not gonna fluff everything up and say that you should drop everything and start a business. One of the biggest things that you will lose from starting a business while you're still in university is time. When I was working on the food business, for the longest time, my roommate and I didn't have a weekend. We'll be busy cooking and preparing the menu for the upcoming weeks. And if you watched our previous video, you will know that we would hand deliver these handmade food to our customers' dorm rooms. So for the longest time, if it was a Friday night or a weekend or a weeknight, we'll have to stay in while all our friends are out partying because we would have to wait for an order and hand deliver these food products. But now looking back, I guess it was all worth it. Lastly, starting a business would require some initial investment. I like to think of it like a game. You put some money in, you work really hard, and if everything goes well, you make that money back and more. At the time, my roommate and I, we didn't have a mentor or a coach, so we made a lot of mistakes, and mistakes cost money. To be honest, if we could go back in time, we would very much invest in a mentor or a coach, and it would have saved us so much money. All in all, starting a business while you're still in university, in my opinion, has way more upsides than downsides when you do it the right way. You don't have to be the next Elon Musk, but these side hustles that you venture in will set you up for a ton of success in the future. But if it helps at all, I want to invite you to join our Facebook group, the Side Hustle Intensive. This is a Facebook group where I hop on every single week to provide training and to give you some of my learning experience from starting different businesses while I was still in school. You'll also be able to meet other people who are studying in school who have the same motivations and the same passions of wanting to start a side hustle or that passion project that I've always wanted to start. If you're interested at all, the link is in the description below. I hope you can join us. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, make sure you subscribe, and let me know in the comment section below what has been holding you back from starting that passion project or that business that you've always wanted to start. Once again, Apologue's vision is to help people around the world to better identify their purpose and their calling in life so that they can accelerate their growth and live a more fulfilling life. Once again, my name is James Lau, and I hope that you find your purpose soon.